When you pull into Valley Springs, California, the first thing you see on the highway is a beautiful old rustic stone house. This house is very unique to Valley Springs and has quite a beautiful story. And today we're going to tell you a little history about this home called the Late House. It was in the 1860s that George Late contracted a man to build him a home. And he wanted it to be built of stone, because stone does not burn. And the stone was to be quarried from the local hills. And this would be one of the first homes in a new town called Valley Springs. Mr. and Mrs. Late raised 6 children in this home on the outskirts of which would soon be Valley Springs. Their children's names were Elizabeth, Oscar, John, Jacob, George, and I believe Ira. It was William Watt that constructed the home, as well as others in Calaveras County. William had the habit of placing the letter W on the homes that he built. That is why a lot of us locals refer to this house as the W House. Now we're headed to the Double Springs Cemetery to look for the final resting place of the entire Late family. We're now at the Double Springs Cemetery, and we're going to see if we can find the Late family's graves. So this is currently the entrance into the Double Springs Cemetery. But back in the day, there was no gate there. And this was the entrance to the cemetery, which down below there is Double Springs Road. And right at the entrance is the Late memorial site. And as you can see here, you have George, father, mother, John, Jacob, Elizabeth, Oscar, and it looks like Ira. So this is where they are all laid to rest together. Jacob M. Late died April 10th, 1916, aged 63, I think. Elizabeth Late died February 9th, 1927, at 71 years of age. So George Late died September 2nd, 1912, aged 52 years old. John A. Lake died June 11th, 1916, age 52. George Late, along with his wife, descended into this area hoping to strike it rich in the gold country. They purchased hundreds of acres built this home, raised their family, and became cattle ranchers, and became known as the first family of the soon-to-be Valley Springs community. And remember, if you visit this old cemetery, make sure you close all the gates because there are cows out here. And we'd like to thank you for watching this episode of California Outdoor Adventures.